While some people are good at their jobs, these people are on a whole other level. Just goes to show, with a little elbow grease, anything is possible. Whoa, are we sure he's not a transformer? Most people don't think of sand as a good illustrative medium, but this artist is hands down one of the best. An incredible innovation in belt technology, it's self-tightening, can hold a conversation as well as your trousers, and goes with any outfit. It's like he's got eyes on the back of his head. Good luck sneaking up on this amazing trick shooter. You might be wondering where the burglar goes. Do you have a guess? That's right, he goes in the square hole.
Impressive.
Mixing ballet and gymnastics is a recipe for a unique and incredible performance. Mike Tyson once said everyone has a plan until they get punched in the face. This guy decided he wasn't gonna let that happen. Those quick moves are keeping him safe and plan ready. This car has wall climbing abilities worthy of Spider-Man. A little red paint and some web shooters, and it's good to go.
This is something else.
This is one of those moments where years of training and hard work pay off. This punch is so fast and powerful, even the camera has trouble catching all of it. Pokemon is a pop culture behemoth, and this drone light show is a fitting way to honor the beloved franchise. No mere children's toy. In the hands of this trick shooter, the slingshot becomes a deadly and effective weapon. Well, if you're a sparkling water bottle, that is. This toddler is really making us rethink how much time we spend in the gym.
That's what I'm talking about!
Rally drivers are a special type of race car driver that specializes in high speeds down curvy roads. While the driver's skills are impressive, we can't help but be amazed at the spectators crowding the course with nothing between them and a 72-mile-an-hour vehicle besides a piece of string. This next guy makes Spider-Man look slow. He climbs 3 stories in less than 20 seconds. We can barely get out of bed in that time. This landing will really raise your hair. Well, we don't recommend standing in a landing plane's path. It's still an incredible showcase of talent that the pilot can come in without issue. Still, those propellers spin awfully fast. This hand is strutting its stuff like no other. He's a real Hans Gruber. This stunt was performed by American rally driver Ken Block. The driver was famous for his stunt driving and skills, but sadly passed away in January of 2023. Rest in peace, Ken. You will be missed. Synchronized swimming's got nothing on synchronized ski jumping. Whatever you do, don't stand too close to this whirlwind of kicks and breaking boards. Straight out of the X-Men, gives a whole new meaning to cutting the deck. Poster creation is a lesser known form of art. Some people just can't appreciate good kerning when they see it. This artist uses flocculant to create a beautiful work of art. It's flocking amazing.
Wow.
Gymnasts at this level aren't playing around with those spins. The only criticism we have for this talented modeler is that his seats actually look bigger than the real ones. This queen of the court couldn't miss a shot if she tried. These maps are beautiful, but don't expect to find your destination anytime soon. How can this dancer be so still, yet move so much? Taking a cue from Tom Cruise, this French daredevil free climbs skyscrapers. Think he'll show up in the next Mission Impossible?
The honor of a lifetime!
Years of practice have turned this woman into a human printer. At 72 years old, this gymnast is only getting stronger.
That's amazing.
When you're truly an epic dancer, every piece of clothing can become part of the act. He's really got his head in the game. It turns out that all it takes is 2 guys and mythical upper body strength to break gravity. This lumberjack is getting paid by the log. Miniature models used to be used by movies to create fantastic and unique sets. With the advance of CGI, this practice has gone out of style, but recently has started to make a comeback, and it's no wonder with incredible models like these. Steph Curry is one of the greatest of all time, and just to prove, he decided to throw down a few full court shots.
That's why he's the GOAT!
What's the traffic sign for an epic slackline walker? Wow, round and round he goes. Where he stops, nobody knows. Let's try counting them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Did we miss any? These impossible jumps have to be seen to be believed. It takes a lot of skill to put a pipe in a hole that small. Yeah, we know. Heard it as soon as we said it. This athlete isn't letting something like a missing arm get in the way. Remember that anything is possible with a little hard work and determination.
Yeah, you've got this.
Disclaimer, don't try this at home, kids. This is an incredible trick, but should only be attempted by professionals. This 5'6" basketball player has a 50-inch vertical. Who needs to be tall when you can jump over 4 feet in the air?
Wow, that's really great.
What do you do when you can't land to pick up soldiers from behind enemy lines? You attach them to a balloon and buckle them to an airplane. The skyhook system, while seemingly crazy, actually produced less stress than a standard parachute system. You won't catch us on that thing though. This absolute unit was taken down a notch by a skinny challenger in a hoodie. Don't worry boys, looks like size isn't the only thing that matters. Next time you're trying to figure out how to get that dent out of the car or bend a bumper back into place, just remember what this crafty mechanic did. Game them a little of the people's elbow. When you think of a car, most people think of something made out of metal and plastic, but this working model is made of wood. Should be fine, although try to keep it out of the gasoline. Jumping rope is great physical exercise. Playing with puppies is great mental relaxation. This man's a genius who's figured out how to get the most out of life. Great job. Ramstein is known for their incredible shows and dark, angry vibe. This missile-inspired fireworks show would be right at home in a Hollywood blockbuster. Du hast indeed. This impressive display of balance and leg strength is a great addition to any show. While not as flashy as some acts, they can always up the ante by using a bowling ball. A one-man band belting out an entire metal song? I know lots of people that are worried about AI music these days, but we need to keep an eye out for these guys, too. A dance as beautiful as it is deadly. This modern-day Blade Master shows mastery of his craft with his smooth movements and graceful timing. Formula One racing is all about speed. Pit crews need to get their cars fixed and on the track as fast as possible, which is why this 5-second pit stop to change 4 tires is so incredible. This sentence took longer than that. This massive jump is something out of a stuntman's fever dream. That semi-truck weighs roughly 20,000 pounds and just shot through the air like a rocket. While the landing was anything but smooth, we can't help but be impressed. And don't worry about the damage to the truck. That bleep will buff out. Some extreme exercise have very clear purposes. We're not sure what the point of this one is, but it's impressive anyway. Usually juggling involves throwing multiple objects up in the air over and over again, but with this, they're being dropped, but in a really fancy way? Whatever it is, she's obviously pretty good at it. You go, girl. There are a few things better than your own personal pool, but if that pool is also an incredible work of art, nothing is better than that. Skateboarders are mostly known for jumping off things, or grinding down them, but this boarder has decided to work against gravity. Something tells us no one's gonna argue with this beastly ref's calls. You've gotta admire the determination it must take to move a sofa on a bicycle. Who would have thought an old typewriter would make such a good printer?